Chapter 7. One Last Attempt. Freeze, Mr. Bond. Dr. Know-It-All started to rise from his seat. He was pointing a Beretta pistol at Bond and Barbara. With the other hand, he reached into his pocket and wiggled around until he pulled out a small remote. Have you not realized, Mr. Bond, why I have based myself in Jamaica? Why I have lured you here, and even Mr. Leiter? Have you completely forgotten my name? I know all. I know you inside and out. You were in Jamaica, a place you are all too familiar with. I knew bringing you back here would be too easy. This is why I am starting my worldwide destruction here. This remote will activate charges I have set around the island. This will prove as a catalyst for a global panic. Travel arrangements will halt, and who knows, wars might even break out. More charges will be set as years go by, and soon the world will cease to exist. Meanwhile, Felix was hot on the trail for Bond. He was following the signal emitting from Bond's transmitter pen on his phone. The transponder led him to the same lift that brought Bond down. He was able to pry it open and jump right down to the start of the underground tunnel. Back in Dr. Know-It-All's office, a beeping sound started to emit from Dr. Know-It-All's chair. I knew you would destroy my control panel, so I made it sure to have a hidden monitor embedded into my chair. While keeping the gun pointed at Bond, Dr. Know-It-All walked slowly to the chair and pressed one of the decorative switches along the side. A portion of the chair dropped, revealing a small monitor, and he pressed a red button along the side. Looking intently, Dr. Know-It-All saw Felix creeping down the hallway. I knew it. Just as I thought, Mr. Leiter is on his way. I was hoping that you would be the first casualty, Mr. Bond, but like I said, Mr. Leiter will do just fine. Dr. Know-It-All then pressed the lowest button on his remote. From the monitor, Bond, Barbara, and Dr. Know-It-All, with a growing devilish smile, watched as the hallway started to fill with a white, dense smoke. The smoke started to surround Felix, and Felix started to slowly drop to the floor. Don't test me any further, Mr. Bond. Mr. Leiter will suffocate in exactly 3 minutes. So let's get this over with. Let me shoot you and start the charges.
Doctor, you've intrigued me, but also convinced me. Your diagnosis? You're insane. And as for your plan, I know something you don't. It's about to fail.
Bond lifted his left foot, took off his shoe, and quickly slid back the bottom of the heel. What Bond revealed was a secret compartment underneath his shoe. Inside the compartment was a small spare clip of bullets. He took the spare clip out and snapped it into the weapon.
An old trick I learned from a fellow agent. Maybe you should follow the instructions of his foes that fight him and get smart.
He then again raised his gun at Dr. Know-It-All and shot the micro remote out of his hand. Barbara ran over to the remote and swiped it off the ground. She pressed the lowest button on the remote and the smoke stopped just in time before Felix suffocated. He was able to reach the door to Dr. Know-It-All's office, and just as Felix was about to step inside, Dr. Know-It-All dashed across his desk and unlocked a secret door on the leg of his desk. Inside was a button. He was about to press the button until Bond fired his gun. A bullet was shot in the direct line of Dr. Know-It-All and hit him right in the head. Dr. Know-It-All started to collapse. When the bullet hit him, Dr. Know-It-All's body rolled to the floor and his hand unknowingly hit the button on the desk leg. At that moment, Felix heard a sound coming from the frame of the door. He jumped inside the office just as a series of spikes slammed down in the doorway. He soon joined Bond and Barbara and saw Dr. Know-It-All on the verge of death. I knew. He tried that. After that, Dr. Know-It-All was no more.